If you had 24 hours before a nuclear strike, would you even know where to go? Because I didn't. And the more I think about it, picking the wrong place might actually be worse than staying. I'm not a prepper. I live in the city. Traffic, buildings, convenience, everything is here. But that's exactly the problem. Because if something like this actually happens, I think I'm already in the worst possible place. So I started asking myself, if I had time to prepare, how do I even choose where to go? And the first thing I realized is this: it's not about where you go, it's about what you avoid. Cities are targets. Not maybe, not sometimes, they just are. Military bases, airports, ports, industrial zones, anything important becomes a risk. And the scary part is, most of us live right beside these things. If you can see a skyline, you're probably too close. But here's where it gets worse. Let's say you're far from the blast. You think you're safe, you're not. Because the real danger isn't always the explosion, it's the fallout. Radiation doesn't stay in one place. It moves with the wind. You won't see it, you won't smell it, but it will be there, in the air, in the water, on everything. So now it's not just about distance, it's about direction. And honestly, that's where it starts getting scary. Because how do you even predict that? So I tried to simplify it. If I had to choose a place, what actually matters? Not perfect, just survivable. First, distance. Far enough to avoid being a direct target, but not so far that you're completely alone. Because surviving alone sounds good in theory, but in reality, that's a different kind of risk. Second, wind direction. This one surprised me. Fallout doesn't just drop where the bomb lands. It travels, sometimes hundreds of kilometers. So before you pick a place, find out which way the wind usually blows in your region. If a strike happens upwind of you, you're in the path. If you're downwind and far enough, you might be largely spared. It's free information, weather maps, windrows charts, it's all out there. Third, terrain, mountains, hills, natural barriers. Fallout settles in valleys and flat ground. Elevation gives you separation. And higher ground means fewer roads in, which means less chaos reaching you. Fourth, water. No water, you last a few days. That's it. Rivers, deep wells, natural springs, that's non-negotiable. Fifth, food. Canned goods run out. But land can keep producing. Farming, fishing, anything that renews itself. Look for areas that already grow food. Not just empty land, but places with farming culture. And sixth, people. Not fewer people, the right people. Because a small community that knows each other, that looks out for each other, is worth more than any stockpile. Social trust is a survival asset, and it's one most cities have already lost. And then I realized something else. Some places feel safe, but they're actually traps. Malls, evacuation centers, highways. These are the first places people run to, and that's exactly why they become dangerous. Too many people, too much panic, not enough resources. If everyone is going there, you probably shouldn't. The more I think about it, this isn't about finding the perfect place. It's about avoiding the worst ones. And the truth is, most of us are already there. Living in the city, surrounded by everything that makes life easy, and at the same time, makes us vulnerable. So let's say you actually find the right place, far enough, safe enough. The next question is, what do you bring? Because getting there is one thing, surviving after is something else entirely. I'm not an expert, I'm just trying to figure this out before it's too late. Welcome to the chaos.